Good, happy Saturday morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to your Friday night football week number 2 scores. As you can see, Friday night football. Let's take a look at the scores from last night's games. Dover versus Merrimack. That final score was Dover 21 and Merrimack 49. Exeter versus Keene. The final score of that game, Exeter 49 and Keene 7. Portsmouth versus Winnacunnet. The final score of that game, Portsmouth 49 and Winnacunnet 21. Spaulding versus Nashua North. The final score of that game, Spaulding 0 and Nashua North 36. Central versus Timberlane. The final score of that game, Central 14 and Timberlane 7. Pembroke versus Kennett. The final score of that game, Pembroke 7 and Kennett 34. ConVal versus Souhegan. The final score of that game, ConVal 0, Souhegan 41. Bedford versus Concord. The final score of that game, Bedford 16, Concord 0. Memorial versus Pinkerton. The final score of that game, Memorial 7, Pinkerton 44. Bow versus Kingswood. The final score of that game, Bow 48, Kingswood 0. Milford versus Manchester West. The final score of that game, Milford 35, Manchester West 13. Sanborn versus Pelham. The final score of that game, Sanborn 0, Pelham 34. Kearsarge versus Laconia. The final score of that game, Kearsarge 22, Laconia 44. Newport versus Stevens. The final score of that game, Newport 26, Stevens 18. Monadnock versus Somersworth. The final score of that game, Monadnock 46, Somersworth 0. And Trinity versus Lebanon. The final score of that game, Trinity 1, Lebanon 21. Sorry about that. Trinity 7, Lebanon 21. Sorry about that. And that's a look at your Friday night football scores for week number 2. I will see you back here next Saturday morning for week number 3 of Friday night football scores. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone, and see you back here later on today with more sports news. Good night and bye.